pain was inside of me. The pressure, pain, and trouble was inside of me. And nobody can see outside. So every time when I go out to preach, I would say to God, God, is this my last day? Please anoint me. Next Sunday, I wonder if I could come and speak. And that was continuing for 50 years. Every Sunday I asked that question. And I have now graduated from ministry. But even nowadays, before I stand before God, I ask the same question. Father God, can I finish preaching without falling down? And God forced me to look to Him only. And God forced me to live in the fourth dimension. You know, we easily think in a human way. Even now, any moment, I begin to think in human way. But when I go into the human way, I become like Abraham. I begin to see the situation through the sense knowledge. And construction of this church, all the people said it is impossible. I have no money, no land, but I began to count the stars. The Bible gave enough promises, if we believe, to receive the provision of God. And God's miracle always intervened. I got the land, I built a church, I built a school, I built buildings, only did things. At the beginning, I have nothing, but I looked to the sky and I counted the stars. And when stars become so bright, stars become my hope, my visions, my faith, my word, then I would live in that visions and dream. People all laugh. I love myself too. So you have two different personality, human personality. Your life under your tent is very limited person. But when you come out of tent and begin to look to sky, you become an endless person. You are in the fourth dimension. You think like God thinks. You see like God sees. You act like God acts. You believe like God believes. You talk like God talks. When I was ministering in this church, God said, you are not going to work in this church only. Begin to travel to the end of the world and preach gospel. Father, I can hardly stand on Sunday on the platform with this condition. How can I go to the end of the world? Don't look at yourself. Look at me. Always look to the sky. Count the stars.